Hi everybody, it's me Mike Celestino from laughingplace.com and I'm back here at Disneyland for another episode of Laughing Place on Location. I'm recording this video on Friday, November 14th, 2025, which is the kickoff of this year's holiday season here at Disneyland Resort. It's also the media day for the holiday season. You might notice behind me some of the guests are bundled up or covered. A few of them are carrying umbrellas because today is a bit of a chilly and rainy day here at Disneyland Resort. Not the best weather to start off the holiday season, but we're gonna make the best of it because we're going all around Disneyland and Disney California Adventure and downtown Disney District to check out all the fun stuff happening for the 2025 holiday season. Join me, won't you? Here we go. Our day actually started off with some attractions that just reopened, including the Storybook Land canal boats, now featuring Rapunzel's Tower from Disney's Tangled.
Rapunzel's dream in her tower was to see the floating lanterns that appeared every year on her birthday. With the help of Maximus Pascal and Tim Wright, she was able to have the best day ever and live that dream.
You can also get a nice look at the tower from Casey Jr. Circus Train, which also reopened today from a scheduled refurbishment. While I was writing and shooting video of those two attractions, my fellow Laughing Place contributor Eric Goldman was over at It's a Small World, getting footage of the annual It's a Small World holiday overlay. Then it was time to head over to the Disneyland Hotel to check in for the Disneyland Resort Holidays media event. In the media welcome room, there were some very nice performances of holiday songs from around the world. And even snow falling every half hour. Plus, we got to meet Mickey and friends in their new holiday outfits. Hi, Dale. Hi, Chip. I bet nobody ever says Dale first, right? I thought I would give you a different approach this time. Sorry, Chip. You're always first. Dale gets to go first sometimes too, I think, right? You're number one? All right. Well, happy holidays, guys. You look great as gingerbread, and that's just really adorable. Then Eric and I conducted interviews with Disneyland Resort representatives about this year's holiday food and merchandise offerings.
Now, there's food that we naturally think of as part of the holidays, but sometimes you guys coming up with a dish and you realize this would be a great one for the holiday season.
Of course. And kind of that inspiration goes into the magic that we live together as a chef team and bring our memories that we celebrate a holiday at home. It could be wherever my grandma was from, whatever good traditional celebration we have here, and we just try to combine the ideas and create something that is going to be really, really special for you guys. Two of those items for me is going to be like, who expecting to have a delicious Yuletide carnitas torta, and this is going to be served at Disney California Adventure Park at the award winners. It's simply delicious. Look at it.
And I'd love to talk to you about some of the brand new merchandise we have for the holiday season. So if you come right over here, I want to start off with the Build Your Own headband. Now we have these two guys for holidays, the Mickey gingerbread, and of course this cute little snowman with his very own pair of Mickey ears. We have our light up Mickey necklace right here, and then of course our classic spirit jersey with all of your favorite characters on the back. And you'll notice a lot of this nice like embossed detail this year. Now if I can bring you right over here, you have your extra large Mickey Mouse tote. This is so much fun. Do you know how many snacks you can fit in here?
At least a few.
A few, right?
Let's start off here at World of Disney in the downtown Disney district, where you can pick up your Chippendales Ornament Trail scavenger hunt card. We'll find out more about what that's all about as we go around. There's also, of course, Christmas and holiday decorations all around World of Disney, including this nice tree with ornaments and some garland and lights, other ornaments around the displays. And then in the middle of World of Disney is the big holiday section with more merchandise displays. There's a toy drive, Toys for Tots. You can drop off your gifts here if you want to donate. Nothing in there right now, but I hope that changes. There's lots of apparel and more mannequins and trees and peppermint ears, the same ones that I'm wearing right now, actually, that were given to me by Disneyland, by the way. Thank you for that. There's some more shirts, Mickey and Minnie Santa plushes, other toys, a whole section for Nightmare Before Christmas, which makes sense. That applies to both Halloween and Christmas. And then this whole middle area here is also holidays. It's the merriest place on earth. All this stuff is available for sale, including a nice toy train with all the Mickey and Friends characters celebrating the holidays. You've got Star Wars droids also celebrating the holidays. There's a candy cane astromech droid named R2H25 for 2025. There's the train. Bubble wands. I was told that was scented during an interview earlier today. And then there's these cut-out illustrations of Mickey and Friends decked out for the holidays and spreading cheer and joy. You've got this projection down on the floor here, holiday magic, and more merchandise like ornaments, Santa hats. There's Donald. Here's an ornament. Winnie the Pooh apparel. All sorts of holiday stuff available here. Okay, I'm standing here right inside the main entrance of Disneyland proper. And of course, we are still celebrating the 70th anniversary of the park. Celebrate happy. But today is the beginning of the holiday season. And so we have the usual snowflakes and icicles over the main entrance to the park there. There you go, there's a better view. But let's head inside Disneyland, where the park is, of course, also decorated for the holiday season. You got these nice wreaths up on the lampposts all around Main Street, USA. And here in Town Square, there's the Disneyland City Hall, decorated with garland and ornaments and a wreath out front. There's the huge Christmas tree that pops up every year around this time here at what we call Christmas Tree Point, which is kind of self-explanatory right now why we call it that. In Town Square. Town Square meets Main Street, USA. And over there at the Opera House, it's also the holiday season. I see some characters out including Clarabelle, who I haven't seen previously. So let's go and see what we can see over there. Yeah, here in front of the Main Street Opera House, where you can come and watch Walt Disney: A Magical Life right now, we've got Clarabelle Cow hanging out in her holiday outfit, which I had not seen yet. Looking good. And here's another look at the Town Square Christmas tree, panning all the way up. Let's zoom out a little bit too, get another view, and then we'll spin around and look down Main Street USA at all the nice decorations lining the street. More wreaths, more garland, more ornaments. The Mickey-shaped wreath above the street on the wires up there. And then as we pass the Walt and Mickey partner statue, we approach Sleeping Beauty Castle, which is decorated very nicely for the holiday season, incorporating the 70th anniversary medallions and decor and the color scheme for that celebration, which is really nice looking. Let's get a little bit closer and check that out as we continue our way around the park. Over here in the Fantasyland Theater, we've got Holiday Fun with Santa and Friends happening again, back from last year. Let's take a look at what that's all about. Leading up to the entrance, there's a lot of little Christmas trees with some nicely colored rainbow lights. Then as we get closer to the theater, there's a fun directional sign pointing ways to all the different attractions within this attraction. Happy Holidays with Mickey and Minnie. This is a photo op here at the front. And then there's a holiday photo booth. There are more photo ops over here. Oh, there's Clarabelle. Clarabelle, I just saw you in a different amazing outfit. How did you change so quickly? That's amazing. You're very fast. Very, very fast. Looking great for the holiday season. Love it. Love to see it. Thank you so much for saying hi. Happy holidays, Clarabelle. Good to see you. You got this snowman, Holiday Fun with Santa and Friends.
Seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, holly bough, raising the sound. Oh, healing tale, telling the tale. Hear the ring while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Ding, 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 dong, ding, 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 dong, ding, ding, dong,
And then as we go down here toward the stage, we've got a big Christmas tree. We've got Dale from Chip and Dale meeting with guests right now. And we've got holiday carolers on the stage, in addition to all these props from classic Disney animated shorts. over here is where Santa Claus himself hangs out, and guests can sit and pose for photos with him and tell Santa their Christmas wishes. So that's holiday fun with Santa and friends in the Fantasyland Theater. Okay, let's head into Mickey's Toontown to see what the holiday decorations are like. Here we are in downtown Toontown, which is a great podcast you should listen to. And of course, they've got the usual very nice looking holiday decorations up on the fire station. Here is like some Dalmatian colored ornaments. Then as we move over to Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin, you can see that Roger, the little statue of Roger Rabbit up there at the top, is wearing a Santa hat and a little Santa outfit. Then there's more garland and decorations, ornaments around the cab. Is that Benny or Lenny? One of those. I think that's Benny, and the ones inside are Lenny, right? I always get confused about that. But here's the holiday decorations over by the Gag Factory, which include rubber chickens and those beanie hats that have the propellers on the top, and then like some spring-loaded ornaments and chattering teeth, stuff like that you would expect to come out of the Gag Factory. Here's a close-up of a wreath in the fireworks factory, and the wreath, of course, has fireworks on it. They're all kind of themed. Like this one is the gym, Horace Horsecollar's gym, and it's got sports equipment like bowling balls and a wiffle ball bat. The dentist has candy themed ornaments. More from the Gag Factory. All of these buildings over here in Toontown also have themed ornaments, like the street repair department has like traffic cones and orange and yellow ribbons. The courthouse has gavels. City Hall is red, white, and blue for the garland. And the bank, the Three Little Pigs, Third Little Piggy Bank, has some Roger Rabbit dollars and Toontown coins as decor. Then the Samba School has some fun themed decor as well. All these nice red bows around on the lamppost, including over by the fountain there. And then as we turn toward Goofy's house here in Mickey's Toontown, we can see that that's decorated quite nicely for the holiday as well, with all sorts of multicolored garland and ornaments. The ornaments and some of the decor is themed to the ball tubes that go around the inside of Goofy's house. That's all very nice. Here's a look at the front side of Goofy's house and the wreath that's on there. Some more garland. And we'll pan over to Donald Duck's boat and the anchor themed garland on that. Of course, Mickey and Minnie have their own houses here as well, and they've got their own holiday decorations. And these are more traditional, classic style Christmas decorations, because Mickey, of course, is the main character. He's got a classic sense of style when it comes to decorating his house for the holidays. And right next door is where Minnie Mouse lives, and Minnie likes pinks and purples for her holiday decorations. And the wreath is shaped like a heart. You can see right there. And then there's a Christmas tree with pink and purple lights and ornaments. Here in New Orleans Square, it is a very New Orleans style Christmas time. Lots of nice lights. Some of them are white, some of them are very colorful along this main drag here of New Orleans Square. I believe it's called Royal Street. And earlier when we were in World of Disney, I mentioned that Nightmare Before Christmas is appropriate for both Halloween and Christmas time. Therefore, the Haunted Mansion holiday is around for both Halloween and Christmas season. And this year, 2025, the Halloween season started in mid-August. So mid-August through like early January, I think January 7th is when the holiday season is going to end. That means it's like 5 months now, almost 5 full months that it's Haunted Mansion holiday. And then you have the time where the time that it takes to switch over from one version of Haunted Mansion to the other. So we really only get the classic version of Haunted Mansion for half the year now, which I do like Haunted Mansion holiday, but I got to admit, I wish we had the classic version more often. I start to miss it, but I don't know, maybe that's a good thing. Appreciate it more when we do have it. But I think one of these years I would love to see classic Haunted Mansion around for the Halloween season, which we haven't had in such a long time. And look how nice the Sleeping Beauty Castle looks. All lit up at nighttime, even though it's still raining right now. Even though the parades have been canceled today. Even though most of the shows have not happened because they're outdoors. It's still gorgeous to look at Sleeping Beauty Castle, decorated for the holidays and lit up here at nighttime. Let's get to a place where this tree isn't in the way. There we go. Look at that view. And here we are on Main Street, USA, after dark, where everything is now lit up and very lovely with all the Christmas lights for the holidays. Look at that nice Christmas tree in Town Square. Here's an up-close look at some of the lights and ornaments on the tree. Now let's take a walk through downtown Disney District, where we are also still celebrating Disneyland's 70th birthday. But much like the park, we've still got a lot of nice holiday decorations and lights. Across from World of Disney here, we've got some nice snowflakes. And here are these Mickey, Goofy, and Donald Duck statues decorating a Christmas tree this year. So that's fun. One of the ornaments is Minnie. Now that's part of the Chippendale ornament hunt that I mentioned earlier. So you buy your card in there at World of Disney, and then you hunt around downtown Disney District for those different ornaments, each of which is decorated to look like a famous Disney character, such as Daisy Duck. I found another one right there. See, there's Daisy. I don't want to spoil them all for you. Here's another nicely decorated tree here in downtown Disney. Further along here in downtown Disney, there are some additional trees and some more lights coming up here and snowflakes. That one's not lit up right now, but these are over here. So you got some nice snowflakes and some green trees with green lights and more snowflakes, white with blue in the center, and some additional very similar decor over here by the Disney Home Store. More trees, more snowflakes, and more of those 70th anniversary medallions that are still around, and I think will be through the summer of next year. Here's a different color tree. This one's got like yellow lights and gold highlights in the ornaments. All three of these do, actually, with more snowflakes. And then we've got red trees over here. And then over here by the downtown Disney live stage, it's a little bit different because we've got some additional characters. Here's Anna and Elsa and Olaf from Frozen and Frozen 2. That's a nice display. Nice snowflakes. Characters are posed nicely there. And then you've got the big downtown Disney Christmas tree, which is not lit up at all. I don't know if it's supposed to be. Actually, it doesn't look like there's lights in there. Maybe it's not supposed to be lit up. It's just got ornaments. Here's a closer look at the ornaments and some of the snowflakes on there, and then the gift boxes down around the bottom of the tree are each themed to a different character. There's Dumbo, Tinkerbell, Mickey Mouse, etc.
Okay, here's what happened the rest of the day on Friday. It pretty much just rained the whole day. Most of the outdoor shows got canceled, including the Christmas Fantasy Parade. We did get to see a character cavalcade for the holidays, which I'll show you a clip of right now. But otherwise, the Christmas Fantasy Parade did not happen that day for the media day, in addition to the Mirabelle show at Disney California Adventure. So I'm back here. Today is Monday, November 17th. It's Life Day
for those of you who know Star Wars. So that's why I'm here in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. But I figured today, while I'm here for Life Day, I would check out the stuff that I missed on Friday. I did get to see the Mirabelle show, which took place this afternoon at DCA. Here's a clip of that.
We've got this family, glowing constellation, so full of stars, everybody wants to shine. But the stars don't shine very bright, and the constellation shifts. I think it's time to learn you're more than just your gift.
While you're visiting Disney California Adventure this holiday season, you can also check out the Disney Viva Navidad Street Party, Mickey's Happy Holidays, and a musical Christmas with Mariachi Alegria de Disneyland and Miguel, none of which we've gotten to see yet this year due to the weather, though that should hopefully be clearing up for the remainder of the season. Plus, of course, there's DCA's Festival of Holidays celebration with all its delicious food and fun entertainment offerings. But unfortunately, I got a spot for the Christmas Fantasy Parade, and the rain started again. Or actually, it didn't start, but it was going to start, so they canceled the parade. Unfortunately, I haven't seen the Christmas Fantasy Parade at all yet this year, but we've got video of it from years past here on the Laughing Place YouTube channel. As far as Life Day goes, it was really cool to get to see Chewbacca in his Life Day robes for the first time ever at Disneyland. He previously appeared earlier this month at Jollywood Nights at Disney's Hollywood Studios at Walt Disney World, but it was kind of a thrill as a fan, in quotes, of the Star Wars Holiday Special to get to see Chewbacca in those robes for the first time and have a photo taken with him and Rey from the Star Wars sequel trilogy. That was a big thrill. And there was the usual Life Day gathering with the singing of the Life Day carols. So yeah, unfortunately, kind of a rainy start to the holiday season here at Disneyland, but I'm sure once this week wraps up, we'll have a much nicer remainder of the holiday season. And even though I didn't get to see all the shows or the parade, I still had a lot of fun at the media event and here for Life Day as well. Hope you have a happy holiday season, and I hope you get to spend it at a Disney park, as I'm sure you enjoy as much as I do. My name is Mike Celestino, and be sure to watch Laughing Place right here and check out the next episode of Laughing Place on Location. We'll see you real soon. Bye.